welcome back to another episode of Willing to Negotiate with me, your host, Gerardo Alarcon. How are you doing today? Oh my God, it's great to hear that you're having a great day. Oh my God, you're not sad at all. Wow, I'm happy too. Oh my God, we're gonna hug each other right now. Oh, it's probably the worst start to a solo podcast I've ever done. Oh my God, hug me. If you feel me, blink twice. Because I feel you. I blinked a lot. Hello, my name is Gerardo, Gohardo, whatever you would like. And today is October the 5th, Monday night. It's almost time to sleep. I'm tired. I worked 10 hours today. Look at me, workhorse, trabajador. I'm still learning Spanish. I've been listening to Juan Gabriel all day today and some Vicente Fernandez. But Vicente Fernandez makes me sad because it makes me think of deceased family members, and I don't like that. Anyways, today we're going to talk about a couple things that I was thinking about today. I said today 3 times there. So today I wanted to first let's talk about this. I'm you know what? We're doing this for fun, right? This is a fun podcast. I don't do this for any other reason. I like to post clips of this podcast on my Instagram, and if people find this, they find it. I can't help that. They do it. They do what they want, right? I put it out there just because I want to have this when I'm older and I'm like old and I'm like, damn, I was a good looking kid with my double chin and shit. But anyways, all that being said, I have a soundboard now. So okay, let's get it. Bitch, let's get it. That's my first sound, and I think that sound made me want to start a podcast because it's just such a hype part of a song that I love. The song is called Num Num Juice by an artist called Schoolboy Q. I'm sure that's not his real name. And then another one I have, like, let's say if I said, I'm sure it's not his real name, that's a laugh. That's a laugh sound, okay? And then so I could be like, okay, let's get it. And then somebody doesn't want to get it. They just think that's funny. And then after that, those are the 2 sounds I wanted to have, a Taha laugh and okay, let's get it. And then it just got weird. I just got aliens in case some weird shit goes down. Like, let's say an earthquake happens, I'll be like aliens. I gotta figure out how to make it go aliens. And then this one. Sorry if that was loud. That's just maybe that's like the breaking news button for this podcast, right? And then I have this. I'm sorry if that was too loud. Yeah, if this. Oh, I'm sorry if that was too loud. I just got these buttons so that I don't have to talk so much. I'm sorry. I talk too much. And then this one I think is really loud. Yeah, that's just a great noise. That's an iconic noise right there. Okay. And I think I just fucking put all my eggs out there. Is that how they say it? That's all my eggs right there in my basket. I just gave it to you. Those are the 6 sounds I got for this podcast. So look forward to hearing too many of those. I'm really Mexican today, I guess. And that's not Mexican. It's more like, I don't know, Cholo voice, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. That was clogged. This is strawberry banana boba smoothie. I'm fancy like that. It costs like $8.50. Oh my God, he's rich. You have an expensive habit of getting smoothie bobas. Wow. Of fresh fruits. The banana look kind of frozen though. So, and I have also water here if I want. Whoa. Okay. That's a motorcycle. I got some water too if I wanted to drink this. Oh my God. That's pH water. Has alkaline in it. Oh my God. You're so fancy. You're rich. You have rich habits. And then I also have a LaCroix here. Wow, what's happening in his stomach right now? He just had a drink of 3 drinks. Wow, and one of them has dairy in it. Oh my God, he's going to fart. He's going to shit his pants. Yeah, so I have 3 drinks today, which I'm trying to cleanse my system. I'm just kidding. That's not what I'm trying to do. I only ate once today. I had a breakfast burrito from Farmer Boys. Shout out, Farmer Boys, huh? I love Farmer Boys. There was this girl, Chantal, calling you out, fool. I liked her a lot in high school. And then I was like, damn, she's got a job too. She worked at Farmer Boys. I was like, damn, she has everything, fool. She works and I like her. Like, wow. I guess I like hardworking women. Oh my God. I like trabajadoras. Oh, wow. That's my fucking kryptonite. And I'm Superman, baby. Yeah, I remember liking her a lot. And I remember going to Farmer Boys. And it's like one of those HBO series moments where I'll be like, at Farmer, she's like, hi, Gerardo. And I'll be like, oh my God. Be careful what you wish for, girl. Because I might say hi back and shit. Instead of just being like, hey, what's up, Chantal? Like a cool person would. I would just be in the corner like, she said hi to me. She knows I exist. Wow. Okay, let's start off the podcast even creepier, yeah? Huh? I have to make these a lot quieter. How about that? So, also, boba, probably not a great thing to do on the podcast. But I have a fucking expensive habit, fool. So what do I want to talk about today? Today, obviously, I just got done with work. I'm freshly fucking showered. I wanted to do this podcast in my work clothes so you can see how fucking grimy I am, fool. You can see the grimy little fucking weirdo I am, fool. But I didn't because I look gross. But I do notice that the more I work throughout the day, the skinnier I look. Like if I come out the shower, I look fat as fuck. But then if I have some dirt on my face, I get that contour natural and shit. You'd be like, damn, this fool is fucking handsome. But right now I just look like a fucking Tweedledum. You know what I mean? Could have made a better reference, huh? I look like the kid from Up. How about that? When I get out of the shower. Just like, I do look sexy as fuck after I work though. I like to go on dates after work. It's like, oh, I'm a little dirty, but I'm a natural contour, baby. I got cheek lines, baby. What the fuck? I may not have those fucking cock gutters or whatever they call them, but I got cheek lines, full fucking contour. I think they don't call it cock gutters. I think Dane Cook called it a cock gutter. I said cock 4 times now on this podcast today. And we're 8 minutes in. Yeah.
Aliens.
Aliens. I wanted to push. Okay, let's get it. Oh, Gerardo, you're silly. You're witty. You didn't mean to do that, I swear. Oh, man. Anyways, today I got off work today. This is what I wanted to talk about, not my fucking cheek line contours. I got out of work today. Today at work, we were doing a Nike commercial. Watch out. Big money time, baby. And Nike has a lot of money, obviously, so they want to get a lot of stuff. So we went to the fancy... if you don't know what a camera dolly is, it's the thing that rolls around with the camera on it when you're making a movie. We got fancy camera dollies from One Dolly. We got a fancy camera dolly. Hey, how about we know what we're going to say before we say it? We got one fancy camera dolly from JL Fisher. They're like the top of the line. Fisher is the best. Whatever, right? We usually get Chapman dollies. So I know the people that work at Chapman. We always go to Chapman. That's our fucking go-to and shit, you know? But today we got a Fisher dolly because we were working on some Nike commercial with, it's like Nordstrom's Rack, Nike collab. Why are they collabing? Like go back to Travis Scott or something, fool. The fuck? Anyways, so Nike ordered the JL Fisher and I had to go get the JL Fisher in a fucking beat ass truck. That had like wood walls. Like it wasn't like a metal truck. It was like a wood truck. I felt like I was in the fucking 30s getting this Fisher dolly. And I know JL Fisher, the people there, not good people. Okay. They're fucking snobs. Okay. They're fucking know-it-all pricks. Okay. I said it. Fuck you, JL. Fuck you, just losers, Fisher. Fucking just losers work there, fool. Fuck you guys, dog. What's up? Come at me, fool. I don't got a dolly. Oh, my camera doesn't move. Oh, watch out. Oh. I don't want your fucking help either, JL Fisher. Fuck you, dog. I'm with Chapman, fool. I got Chapman pens everywhere. Chapman gives me pens. If it wasn't for coronavirus, they'd probably give me a fucking hug too, fool. Fuck you, JL Fisher. I wonder, my neighbors probably are hearing me right now saying, damn, who the fuck is this Fisher guy? What the fuck? Hey, but I can't. I'm a chismoso. I want to hear more. Anyways, so I get there to JL Fisher. Yeah, let's not chew boba on a podcast. And the guy at JL Fisher was like, "Hey, bro, I need you to wait, fool." All Mexicans, right? We should be like fucking brothers, fool. We should be like La Raza, homie. What's up? But no, he's like, "Hey, fool, I need you to wait over there, fool, because of the new precautions we have and shit." And I was like, "I got you, fool." I'm like a chameleon, dog. I fucking just mimic people's voices. Like, "I got you, fool. Fucking, I'm an idiot, fool." That's what I did. I'm a chameleon, so I just copied what he would probably say next. You know, I'm a fucking stupid cunt, fool. Yeah, I'm out to get you, fool. I'm calling you out, fucking JL Fisher, whatever that vato's name is that worked there. And then I'm just mad because this fool got me, right? He so I waited in line. There was no line. I was the only one there. I waited for 45 minutes at fucking JL Fisher to get a dolly for Nike. And then they finally were like, "Come on, fool. We don't have to wait for the payment. You could just get it." I'm like, "What the? I could have done this a long time ago." And then I parked. And then right when I parked, I was moving the stuff into the fucking shitty ass 30s truck, right? And then he comes out there and he's like, "Hey, fool, hurry up." I was like, "What the fuck?" You know? He told me to hurry up after I just sat for 45 minutes. Anyways, he went, "Hey, what's your name, dog?" And I was like, "Gerardo Alarcón." And I almost said, "Wait." I had to stop myself from saying, "Wait." I'm like, "That's too dramatic, fool. Don't say that. Just Gerardo Alarcón." And then he told me, "Hey, fool, stop trying to flirt with me, dog." And that shit got me, fool. I was like, "What? I'm not trying to flirt with you, dude. I just said my name." But then it made me realize I got a sexy ass name, dude. I have a sexy fucking name. Gerardo Larcón. Just the way I said it to him, he couldn't help himself. You don't tell a random ass man to stop flirting with you, even if he is flirting with you. Be like, "Cool, okay." Right? It may be touching too much, right? Don't touch another man, especially in coronavirus. Hello, what are you doing? But he said, "Hey, fool, stop flirting with me, dog." I was like, just stop. He got me. I couldn't say anything back. I was in fucking like, "You a fucking bitch, fool" mode, you know? Like, "Fuck you, dog. Anything you say, I'm going to come at you hard, fool." He's like, "What's your name?" I'm like, "Gerardo Alarcón, way." And he's like, "Stop flirting with me, fool." And it got me. It took me off my course. I immediately started laughing. It's like, "You're my best friend." He just told me to hurry up like a little bitch. He said, "Hey, bitch, hurry up, fool." And I did hurry up. And then he said that shit. He told me to stop flirting with him. I kind of wanted to flirt with him then. He's a pretty attractive guy too, to be honest. I mean, everyone's attractive with the mask on. Mask off, baby. Let's see what you look like. You know what I mean? Anyways, whoa, where did I go there for a second? So yeah, this fool got me today. Fucking made me know that I have a sexy ass name just by saying that shit, fool. Gerardo Alarcón, Gerardo Alarcón, fool. Don't even sound out all the letters. You sound sexy as fuck. Gerardo Alarcón. You know what I mean? Gerardo Alarcón, fool. Yeah. I'm sorry. That's a sexy ass name. Anyway, so that shit happened. And I hurried the fuck up and I got out of there. And if I was trying to be sexy, I would say some sexy shit like Gerardo Larcón con el pito más chingón, fool. Fucking, you know how people like to rhyme with their last name? Gerardo Larcón, I'm the one, fool. What the fuck? Hey, you gay, fool? Let's fucking hook up and shit, fool. JL Fisher, fool. Put that fucking fish in my butthole, dog. Okay, too much. Let's turn out the podcast. I got to jack off. Anyways, so that's what I wanted to talk about today. And then I went and dropped off the dolly. Everything was fine. Everything was good, you know. And everyone was happy. I want to make everyone happy. Other than that, I mean, just driving around. Dude, I had to drive to LA twice today on top of driving halfway to LA at the end of the day. And tomorrow, guess what I get to do? Drive to San Luis Obispo again. If you watch this podcast regularly, you would know that I just went there. Yeah, so yeah. I like the drive to San Luis Obispo. And I got a pizza joint, dog. I know a pizza joint out there now that makes really fucking good pizza, dog. It's called Tony's, of course, pizza, I think. Tony Laceroni or some shit like that, pizza. And that shit made me fucking loke up, dude. That made me loke up really good. I fucking loved it. So wish me luck tomorrow. I hope I don't crash. That's the only scary thing about driving to me is crashing. Because anytime you're driving, you can possibly crash. Okay, I don't know if you know that. Like somebody that's very paranoid of driving. Okay, every time you get on the road, you have a way more percentage chance of crashing. I know how bad other drivers are. That's why I drive defensively, fool. You can always drive safe if you're defensive about it, fool. Why be aggressive with driving, fool? You want to kill yourself and others? Really want to aggressively kill some people? You want to aggressively drive like that? I'm talking to you, dog. No, I drive defensively. I like to just fucking coast it. I like pissing people off, honestly. If you like pissing people off on the road, then you don't get pissed as much. And if you don't give a fuck about deadlines, fuck deadlines. Nike wanted me there by 2. I got there by 2:17. It's like, come on, dude. This fool's an asshole, right? Told me I was flirting with him. I don't know. Why fucking give yourself... I'm getting a lot of gray hairs and I don't give a fuck. Imagine if I gave a fuck. I probably would not have hair. Yeah, you can't pay me to give a fuck, okay? You could pay me less to not give a fuck. All right. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, yeah, so I got to drive to San Luis Obispo tomorrow. Drop off more gear to that same place, if you know what I'm talking. If you know, fool. I forgot why I wanted to talk about that, but hey, guess what happened? Donald Trump got coronavirus. It hurts really bad. Donald Trump is in the throes of addiction. He's addicted to getting a virus called coronavirus. Donald Trump is hopefully not going to die. I said this before on this podcast. I hope Donald Trump survives this fucking presidential bid that he won from the American people for 4 years and becomes a game show host or some other form of entertainment. He should have his own TV show. Not with contestants and stuff like that. Just him talking to the camera. He should be the next Alex Jones. That would be great. What else is happening right now? Let's go to news. The Twitter news is terrible. Sorry that page doesn't exist. I pushed news and it says sorry that page doesn't exist. What? Oh, never mind. Is it? Strippers lost their jobs during the pandemic, so they got creative. I mean, I don't know if you've seen what strippers have been doing before the pandemic. The last thing you should say is they got creative. They've been creative, fool. I've never even been to a strip club. I just see the fucking moves and I'm intimidated. I don't want to see that. I don't want to feel that. I don't want to fucking, whoa. You know what I mean? I don't think you're allowed to feel them, but I don't want to fucking feel that feeling when you're in there and you see this bitch just fucking, and not bitch. Okay. Oh my, all head out of the, you got canceled. Let's start over. Right? I don't even go back to that story. Strippers lost their job during the pandemic, so they got creative. Nobody is creative if you're a stripper. If you're a stripper, you were born creative. You know how hard it is to... Okay, if I were to fucking go into a group of people and pull down my pants and not start shaking and be nervous as fuck, that takes a lot of balls and some creativity, to be honest. You have to fucking shape and mold. You have to contour your shit, homie. I don't know. Strippers lost their job during the pandemic, so they got creative. They got an OnlyFans? That's how I read it. Let me see here. Strippers lost their jobs during the pandemic and got creative. When the pandemic hit, a group of dancers from East Hollywood strip club Jumbo's Clown Room realized no one was coming to save them. So they got creative. Dancy girl, dancy girl, dancy girl. They created a twice-weekly 3-hour virtual strip show called Cyber Clown Girls. Like an in-person strip club, viewers are encouraged throughout the night to tip through Venmo or Cash App. But these are not traditional strip performances. Mixed in with the stripping is a level of zaniness, edge, and political commentary. Some dancers use portable poles, and others make creative use of bathtubs, window sills, or cars. Yes, we have photos. I love doing that voice. Okay, they're hot. And I like how they're very equality conscious, even though there's no Latinas on there. If I go to a strip club, it's gonna be a Latina strip club, okay? I want that fucking attitude coming at me live and direct, fool. I'm not gonna go to see what are these girls? You got an Asian girl, right? Nothing wrong with that. You got a redhead with the underboob showing, kind of slutty. Something wrong with that. No, nothing wrong with that. Sorry. A black woman who's, let's be honest, is gorgeous. Nothing wrong with that. And then two redheads. No Latina. Are Latinas not allowed to be fucking clown strippers, fool? Are they not allowed to be fucking stripper clowns? Jesus Christ. That made me kind of mad. Yeah, they're cyber clown girls. Filthy is my something life. Filthy is my life. Filthy is my pee. Something. Filthy is my pee, huh? The episode of this podcast is Filthy is my pee. Okay, yeah, they're naked. Yeah, strippers get naked, huh? Yeah, that's the headline for this fucking podcast. Strippers get fucking naked, dog. Hey, fool, I'm gonna go. If I was still in school, I go to my friends tomorrow and be like, hey, fool, do you know fucking strippers get naked, fool? I didn't fucking know that, dog. They get like super naked, dog. I'm not kidding, fool. They fucking do. Stop. Why some people want to die with an empty bank account? Yeah, because some people don't have kids. Maybe I'm speaking out of class. Maybe I'm talking out of turn here, but people that don't have kids don't give a fuck about money. I don't have kids. I don't give a fuck about. I got 3 of these bullshit fucking mics. They're great. I love these mics, dude. Look at my voice. I don't know. Spending money while you're alive can be more fulfilling than leaving behind a nest egg. What do you mean? Death is not fulfilling, is it? It's fulfilling in the spectrum of things from the afterlife, huh? If 2020 has taught us anything, it's that life is uncertain. That's why Farnoosh has abandoned some conservative finance principles, including the aspiration of leaving a financial legacy. I watched The Social Dilemma recently on Netflix. Make sure this is on, make you hear me. And who do you believe anymore? Do you believe the people that came out of the fucking system that was trying to apparently destroy democracy? Yeah, let's make a documentary about social networks and about how they're destroying democracy. What? Nobody likes to talk about how democracy is eating itself alive, just like Rome did. Okay? Yeah, fucking eat on that, bitch. Eat that shit up. Fucking put that in your fucking mouth. Politicians and shit like that. Those fools like that. Bankers. Fuck you, dog. Sorry, I get mad. I owed a lot of people money. Anyways, I don't know. This brought up The Social Dilemma for me. I watched the whole thing. I must say, great documentary. Had a lot of good points. I saw their side of the story. I think that a lot of it's bullshit. I don't know. I live in California though. I think the documentary should have focused more on teenagers, and not just teenage women, but also teenage boys, right? Teenage girls, teenage boys, whatever the fucking right way of saying it is. I feel like The Social Dilemma should have focused more on the teenage aspect of it, not the political fucking uprisings and shit. Then it makes it something about politics. Why not make it more about what is really happening? There's real numbers of suicide rates increasing by the hundreds of percentages. You know, since the start of social media, there's like preteens, girls. They don't give the boys statistic, but preteen girls have been killing themselves 150% more than whatever. And that's fucking just like a little sidebar. Anyways, back to Malaysia and how their fucking social media has been corrupting their government. I feel like they use those things as a way of like focusing your like what you love. You love kids. Everyone loves kids. They managed to make killing kids go into, or like not killing kids, but dying kids be a part of this other dilemma we have, the social dilemma. Like how I fucking coined that in there, dude. I don't know how I'm saying it, if I'm saying it right or not, but it was weird to me that they threw in this teenage suicide thing without even interviewing a teenager that was struggling with social media or with these thoughts of depression. And yeah, it may be fake, but you get to put a face to that feeling, and maybe you could see that somewhere else, you know, in any, like in your own life, instead of giving all these fucking wackos, honestly, that worked for all these social media companies talking about what they fucking did. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. I don't know really anything, but I felt strongly about it, honestly, and I didn't know how to feel after a certain point. But anyways, great documentary. Just it felt like a political piece. Like it tells you that, you know, you're on one side of the fucking aisle, blue or red, whatever, when you're on your own social media, because all you do is get what you follow. But that's what social media is for. I do agree with the whole like personal interaction thing, but I don't know if I've ever really struggled with that. Like interacting with people in real life. I love talking to people. I work a lot and I talk to a lot of people. I love the art of conversation. But what about parents that don't want to talk to their kids? Like that's the onus is on the parents, not on the social media companies, not on Mark Zuckerberg. Fuck Mark Zuckerberg. He's a bitch. I feel like my little 16-year-old brother can beat the shit out of Mark Zuckerberg. Just one-on-one, fool. My brother's like, I don't want to fight him. I'm like, do it, dog. I've said this on my podcast. I got to prove a point, fool. Anyways, I don't know if this is funny or not. Is he trying? Probably not. I don't know. I don't want to just repeat myself again and again and again and again and again and again. But that fucking documentary was somewhat kind of bullshit. Focus on one thing. Don't just throw all these other problems at us to make us really think about like, oh my God, is this destroying democracy? No, it's killing kids. America's democracy is not destroyed. Maybe it is. I don't know. But the people voted for a president, Donald Trump, and he became the president, right? There was no destroying of democracy. The electoral college sucks. Yeah. Well, ooh, yikes. Hey, think about what you say before you say it, Gerardo. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, let's get it. Bitch, let's get it. Woo! Yeah, anyways, let's change the subject. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, so yeah, people, yeah, when you fucking die, you can't take it with you, homie. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the fucking cops that killed Breonna Taylor didn't go to jail. They got a slap on the wrist. I think I talked about it in one of the last episodes. Look at how... No, I don't want to talk about that. How to protect yourself. Who gives a fuck? What? Okay. Yeah, anyways. Man, it's... How long? I'm at 29 minutes. What else should I talk about? I don't know. I was looking up... Every October, I like to look at when the 13th is every October. And this year, the 13th, I believe, is on a Wednesday because I always check it. Because Friday the 13th, right? Growing up as a kid, you're like, oh my God, that's scary. Oh my God, stop. And then, you keep growing up and you're like, that's not scary, fool. It's just I want to know when it is, fool. I'm not scared, fool. I just want to know when it is, dog. Stop. And then have like October the 13th be a Friday, you're like, hey, the world's going to end. Full face it, you know? Like, because, only because of Halloween. Yeah. Oh, yeah, ghosts are going to come. Friday the 13th, October. We're fucking dead, fool. Face it. But this year, Friday the 13th is in November, which is still just as close to, if not closer to Halloween. So I'm scared. My parents were married on the 13th of September, I think in 1986. Throwing it out there. But I don't know if it was a Friday the 13th. Probably wasn't. It was probably a Saturday or something when they got married or whatever. But I remember on one Friday the 13th when I was, I don't know, maybe let's just say 12 or 11 years old. My dad had came home and I was playing with my homie JJ, my friend, and in the garage. And for some reason, the garage just from the upright position, like it was open, just went and closed on JJ like fast. Like something just clicked and it closed on him and it hit his leg all hard. It caused the garage door to get a little like bend in it. Mind you, it's my parents' anniversary, Friday the 13th. So my dad was at work and he came home from work and a bunch of other shit happened. I can't really remember. Like JJ fucking bent the door. My mom was mad about something I think about with me in school or something, whatever. And then when my dad got home, it was chaos. I'm not going to lie. It was a crazy ass day. And my dad got home and he goes, y'all had a fucking party and didn't invite me? And I was like, I mean, I don't know what kind of parties you go to, fool, but nah, we didn't. And if we did have a party, you would probably end up coming regardless. Like, did we have to invite you to a party at your own house? I'll never forget. That was the worst Friday the 13th. Great story, hit out of though. Great story. Yeah, my dad just said, you guys had a party and didn't invite me, fool? Instead of being like, hey, JJ, is your leg fine? My fucking garage door fell on it. Crazy like. I felt like a fucking ghost was like in the house knocking down the garage door. Right when my dad walked in, he fucking got in his body. He's like, is there a party, fool? You know? Anyways, what else do I talk about, dude? Honestly. Let's be honest. The movie business is booming. I've never worked more in my life. I have to like schedule shit around my work as opposed to, I don't know. I have to know I'm going to work every day except for Thursdays and Saturdays. Today's a Monday. I don't even know if I'll have time Thursday to do one of these. So I wanted to have a lot of energy and do one right now and then have to wake up tomorrow at 7 a.m. And I still have to edit clips for the Josh Rado podcast we did. Let's be honest, not a great episode. You can quote me on that. But we're going to come out with more bangers this season. It was just, we had that Corona scare. Oh yeah, news update. I don't have Corona. Last episode I did of this, I talked about how I got a Corona test. Negative. But due to that Corona scare, I called off all of our guests. We had 3 guests lined up. And I told them all like, we'll wait for now because I just took a Corona test. Now, when I hit them up and I say I have a negative test, they're going to think to themselves like, yeah, foo, I'm not coming. You say Corona and I'm out. Like, yeah, obviously. Anyways, so, hey, these are all hurdles we'll get over, dude. We'll get over these fucking hurdles, dude. I feel like Matthew McConaughey character. These are all hurdles. We'll get over them, baby. Whatever he does. Yeah. What was I talking about? Oh, is loss of memory a symptom of Corona? Because I forgot completely what I was talking about right now because I thought about Matthew McConaughey's abs or something. I don't know. I don't have coronavirus. Take a picture. And then Gerardo received coronavirus 3 days later. No, I don't have coronavirus. I've been listening to a lot of Mexican music. Check me out. Sexy Boy back. Uh-oh. Sexy Boy left for a little bit, but now Sexy Boy's back. I've been listening to Juan Gabriel, Vicente Fernandez. I feel like I talked about this already, but it's on my mind. And I have one song stuck in my head. No vale. What is it called? And you probably already know the rest of the words, but let me see. What is it called? I think it's No Vale la Pena. Something about them. Fuck. Oh, well. I know the fucking song, dude. The song is amazing though. It's the best song ever made. And why did he have to die? Man, I want to, dude. I mean, obviously, I've been dating this girl that's a Latina. Watch out. Hey, whoa, she's sexy. And she hates she calls me a white boy. I think I said that already on this podcast. She calls me a white boy. I don't know Spanish, right? I don't know Spanish. I mean, honestly, I suck at Spanish, dude. So I've been trying to listen to songs. I don't know. I should get like an audiobook or something, but really, when you don't know a language and you just listen to it, you're just like, oh yeah, they're talking. What are they saying? I don't know. I watched a comedy special yesterday in Spanish, and with the girl, and every time something I didn't understand was said, I was like, oh, he said this, and she's like, no, he didn't say that. Oh, he was talking about crackers, right? No, he took his dog to the park. I'm like, I didn't hear perro a parque. Yeah. Like, okay. And I think this song that I brought up perfectly embodies what I'm trying to say here. No vale la pena, right? Guess what that means? It's not worth it. How? No, got it. Not. That's probably not. Vale. I could only think of worth, value, like no vale, no, not worth it, fool. La pena. Now that to me is, I don't know, like it's not worth it. No vale la pena. Like why not say, it is not worth it? I don't know. No vale la pena. Man, that's a great song, dude. I got it stuck in my head. This whole podcast I've been talking like with you, but I've been thinking about no vale la pena. I mean, honestly, I want to listen to it right now, but I can't. I mean, we can if you. Do you want to? No, stop it. We're not gonna do that. What? Okay, no. Stop. Yeah. I posted a clip of me doing stand up today, and a lot of people liked it. I missed stand up, man. Oh, I could talk about that. We did this show, Mexican Candy, recently. And it was great, man. It was fucking awesome. It made me kind of sad because it made me realize how much I miss stand up and how much I miss just going out and obviously performing, right? But also just the chaos. It was so much chaos. And trying to contain COVID precautions with that, like a comedy show, is hilarious. When you show up, you go to the front door and the guy's like, all right, dude, 6 feet away. You're here for the comedy show. First of all, the fucking bouncer was a dickhead. I'm fucking calling you out too, fool. Hey, you should go work at JL Fisher, bitch. I got him, fool. Where my homies at? High five and shit, dog. Yeah, so the bouncer was a complete fucking asshole. Right when I showed up, I was with my lady. If I could say that, I don't even know. I was with a girl, right? A woman. And he was like, oh, let me guess, you're here for the comedy show, huh? Yeah, fool, it's a good thing. If you're talking to people that are coming to the comedy show like that, what the fuck, dude? Why are you the first line of fucking greeting people here? What if I was just like, no, I'm here to fucking drink, dude? He'd be like, oh, no vale la pena, fool. Or no, he wouldn't say it's not worth it. But yeah, maybe when people come to say that they're coming to see a comedy show, he's like, oh, no vale la pena, fool. It's not worth it? What? That's how he had that no vale la pena fucking attitude about him, fool. And I didn't like that shit. Hey, fuck you, dog. The fucking bouncer sucked ass. Anyways, whoa, got mad. He welcomed us, quote unquote, welcomed us. He was like, hey, so I guess you're here for the fucking stupid ass fucking comedy show, huh? I'm like, yeah, I'm performing on this stupid ass comedy show. And he was like, great. He said great like that. Great. Like, the fuck, homie? And then a lot of people came. I don't know what the fuck that fool's problem was. I didn't pay for the food. I'm broke. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. No, but I bought her a drink and shit, whatever. We spent money, fool. We spent like, I think me and her spent total like $60. That is a lot for 2 people. I can only imagine what everyone, and we only got 3 tacos each, and she got 2 drinks. And I got a drink too. I got like a Sprite or whatever. Or what did I get? I forget. I didn't relapse, okay? Watch it. Anyways, I think I just vented for no fucking reason right now, but maybe that guy was great. I was just like nervous to go up on stage or something. Hey, but fuck you still, dog. Anyways, the show was great. The only thing about the show is that there was too many comedians on it. Like, and I understand, like, and honestly, who's perfect, right? Nobody's perfect. But there was too many comedians. Maybe 3 too many comedians. I think a good comedy show is like 6 people. And that's coming from a guy that's not a veteran at all, okay? I've been doing comedy for almost 6 years. But in my opinion, just 666 everything. I've been doing comedy 6 years. There should be 6 comedians on the lineup, huh? When I'm 7 years. You're doing comedy 7 years? How annoying is my voice? Leave a comment. Yeah, so I got there. I missed the chaos of comedy. Like, I was on stage. I did my fucking set. Ramon Hernandez, a great friend of mine, the host of the show that day, he does this thing, and it's not intentional, which is hilarious, right? He's always like, I'm sorry. But he never sees my set. He never sees me go on stage. And it's hilarious. It's not intentional. And back when comedy was more a regular thing, we were doing open mics all the time. Every time we were at an open mic, he would miss my set. I think he quit smoking cigarettes now, but he would always just be outside smoking a cigarette or something. Or just not, he would go get food or something. He would just miss my comedy. And I got mad at him a couple times before or whatever. When I would do well, I would get mad at him, right? Anyways, so I go up to him, I go, hey, how much time do I get? I went like 4th, I think. Yeah, I went 4th. It was Ryan Reyes, Daniel Cabral, Dominic Angel, Vince, and then me. I went 5th. And he told me 8 minutes. So I was like, cool, 8 minutes, got it. I'm gonna look for him at 7 minutes. That's what I think in my head. Like, you get 7 minutes and then the light. It means 1 more minute left, right? And so I got to 7 minutes, right? On the dot, 7 minutes. And it's a weird thing. I don't know like if it's right, like riding a bike or what, but I knew where 7 minutes was in my head after doing my jokes, right? And so I looked for Ramon. I'm like, Ramon, where the fuck are you? You know? I was like, no way. Did I lose my sauce, fool? Like, is that like 3 minutes? Because this fool is nowhere to be found, right? Come to find out later, he went to go get waters, but I did look for him at the correct time. And I was doing okay, like compared to like how I used to do, I think. There's just old jokes. I know how to get laughs with those jokes, you know? I didn't try anything. I didn't try anything really new, honestly. I did do one bit where I do like this white hit out of the version of me. And I used to say like Blue Lives Matter, but this time I said, let's not arrest the cops that killed Breonna Taylor, you know, to just get a rise out of the audience. And I did. And I was like, hey guys, watch it. Hey, whoa, that's white Gerardo. I'm back. I'm like Mexican Gerardo, you know, we were like, they were like, oh, you're so fucking funny, you know? Anyways, so anyways, I did the 7 minutes. I looked for Ramon, nowhere to be found, right? Now I look like a fucking idiot on stage. Like, oh, this fool doesn't want to even be up there, you know? I'm like, no, I'm just doing my job. Like, I'm supposed to get off at 8 minutes. I don't want this show to go on longer than fucking an hour and a half. It ended up being like 2 hours and some change. Because there's too many comedians. It should be like an hour and a half long show. But all that to say that we're learning, right? Like, yeah, I talked to Ramon after about it. And I also understand a lot of people want to do comedy, you know? Nobody's able to do comedy right now. And so even with that, like a lot of people are going to want to do comedy, comedians wise, but also the comedy's not going to be that good, you know? The girl I was with had never seen a comedy show before, but I think she had seen some stand up on Netflix or something, you know? But she thought some people sucked so bad, you know? And it was hilarious. I love talking shit. I have a beef podcast, fool. We talk shit a lot for no fucking reason too, you know? No vale la pena, fool. It's not even worth it. We do it, you know? And after, okay, so at the end of my set, Ramon's nowhere to be found. I'm sorry, I'm terrible at telling stories, right? Ramon is nowhere to be found. I'm looking for this fool. I'm already done. I have one more funny joke. I need to see the light. Because as a comedian, when you have 1 minute, you always want to end on a laugh. And I knew exactly what joke I was going to do to end on a laugh. I did my best jokes up front, but I knew a good punchline for the crowd that I was performing for. It was like a younger crowd with some older cholo looking people, right? And I say cholo looking because they had shaved heads and a lot of tattoos. I'm not going to put that on them. I don't know if they're cholos or not. They laughed at a lot of the cholos jokes that were before me. Anyways, so I knew my crowd and I was like, okay, this joke will fucking, the punchline to the joke is I got a homie Juan in the back and he'll fuck you up, dog. You know, it's a kitchen joke, whatever. It's Harry Potter. We don't have wands, but I got a homie Juan. He'll fuck you up, you know? And I knew that would make everyone laugh, right? In a way that would make everyone laugh. So I decided to make that my last joke. And I'm looking for Ramon at 7 minutes. I'm like, where the fuck is this guy? And then so naturally I knew I was going to do that joke. So I just went, hey, I got another joke. Do you guys want to hear another joke? And yeah, you're fucking the best one, fool. Fucking don't leave. All that. I heard a lot of stuff. Anyways, so I'm on, and I go on that joke. Blah, 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 they fucking die almost laughing, you know? And then Ramon's finally right there. And then people, like the comedians said, like, he's here, fool. You can get off now. You're killing too hard, fool. We're not going to be able to recover, fool. Like, we're not going to be able to make them laugh like that, fool. Stop it. And Ramon was there. And I told the audience, I was like, hey, I brought Mexican candy. The show was called Mexican Candy. And I had brought a bag full of Mexican candy, a lot. The girl that I'm seeing works at a Mexican candy store. And so I had her bring some. It sounds terrible, but I've bought food for her a lot. So it sounds bad. She brought me tacos and she brought me Mexican candy. I'm so spoiled. She's great. Anyways, so I told the audience, I was like, and Ramon really dropped the ball, fool. Like, he wasn't here for my set. And I got Mexican candy. Come get Mexican candy. All you have to do is tell me that I was the best comedian and I have to film you doing it so I can show my friends, you know, joking around, obviously. Vince Caldera had the best set of the night. He was hilarious, which I didn't see coming, you know. I really didn't. Sorry. Check him out. Vince Caldera, fucking Instagram. Anyways, so right when I got off stage, 2 girls come up to me and go, do you really have fucking Mexican candy? White girls. I'm like, yeah, let me go get some. So I run over to the girl I'm with. I'm like, oh my God, did you think I did funny? She was like, she woke up and she's like, what, you went on stage? No, I'm just kidding. So I got the Mexican candy. I went back to the girls that asked for it and gave it to them. Not like that, but, you know, no noise effect. And then, how about this? Like that, you know? And then I was trying to go back to my seat. And then somebody else asked me for candy. And it was chaos. I felt bad because Josh Michaels was next, my roommate. And all these fools wanted candy. I was like, no, listen to him. Watch him do comedy now. It's his turn, you know? But I did just tell them all to fucking ask for some candy. And then so at the end of the show, I waited till the very end of the show. I went around to every table with the bag of candy and was like, here, take some candy. Then I realized, oh, all these fools are touching the candy and Corona's a thing. Hello. So I did that to like 2 or 3 tables. And I realized, oh, coronavirus. Oh my God, nobody told me. I had to be reminded every 5 seconds. Thank you, social media, social dilemma. You know? And then so I started giving people candy. Next thing you know, I'm at the last table and that's the end of I have no more Mexican candy. And that shit's bomb, dude. So I started going back to tables and stealing some candy. I was like, no, you can't have that much. I fucking, you know, it's a coronavirus. That one has corona, so I need it back, you know. What? He has coronavirus? You know? And then on top of that, when I'm leaving, I couldn't leave, dude. I couldn't fucking leave. Because people were trying to talk to me. Oh, you're so funny. That one joke you did was like, had me like this. Like, people want to show you what they had you like, or you had them like. That one joke like this, that when you said, what was I doing? Oh yeah, when you said that joke, I was like this. Like this is me listening to the joke. And then when you said it, I was like, just like that. Did I do it right? And they looked to their friends. Hey, did I do that right? That was how I was, right? Yeah. So when you did that joke, I was like this. Listening, and then anyways, is that true? Probably not, but that's funny. Laugh. Nah. Okay, let's get it. Bitch, let's get it. I just want to do that. Is that okay? Maybe not. I don't know how I'm doing 50 minutes, dude. Oh yeah, so anyways, that was Mexican candy, dude. If you're watching this, nobody really watches this podcast, and I don't really want people to watch this podcast. But if you are watching this and you didn't come to Mexican candy, go to the next one. We're gonna have another one in November. We're really gonna try to do this Mexican candy thing. I want to start another podcast called Mexican Candy. Hey, stop starting podcasts. Make a good one. You know? Yeah, I'm trying. I want to just produce it though. I don't want to be a part of it. Really. The only thing I want to do. How about this? So, I love Mexican culture, right? After that show, after the Mexican candy show, me and this girl found a band playing Mexican music. And so we went to go see it. And it's just like, I miss that shit, dude. Like my family used to get mariachis all the time and stuff. And I love Mexican culture. So that's why I've been listening to Juan Gabriel and Vicente Fernandez. And maybe I know more artists, Juanes, shit like that, right? Maná, whatever. Rodrigo y Gabriela, all these fools. Juan Cirero. I grew up on like, imagine, I'm talking like they're my friends. Like, fuck, did I miss anybody, fool? No, but all those kind of artists, I love that music, man. And so I wanted to start a podcast, Mexican Candy, with a perspective of Mexicans.
I'm sorry.
No white ladies, you know, because I have another.
White woman be fucking lying.
Yeah, white women be fucking lying, dude. So I'm not going to be, I want to make an all Mexican podcast, basically. No dedicated hosts. I want to have different hosts for every podcast. Maybe the same guests, not guests, but like a panel basically of just a discussion. I have 3 of these mics, so it's going to be 3 people per podcast. The idea I have for the first one is just different levels of responsibility. I have 3 people in mind. One has no kids and is single. One has kids and is married. And another one has a kid and isn't with the woman that he had that kid with anymore. So that's interesting to me, especially because it's a Latino perspective, right? Latinos that have different levels of responsibility, right? And I just want to produce it. I just want to maybe have a cheaper mic with me and looking things up if they ask me to look things up. If not, just focusing on what's happening behind these boards and whatever. Anyways, but yeah, so I want to start that up. I don't know why I started talking about that. Fuck, Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, I know why. Because I also want, maybe the only thing I do in the podcast, I want to start every podcast with a Mexican song. Whether it's just a ranchera or whatever fucking traditional Mexican song, right? Just to give that feel. Like the culture is so beautiful, dude. And I'm not just saying that because I'm dating a hot ass Latina, right? I grew up, it's fucking awesome, man. I grew up Mexican, you know? And maybe it's the same for everyone else, you know? Like you wouldn't want it any other way. Or maybe not because some people kill themselves. But still.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. She stuttered because that was a terrible thing I said. But
aliens.
Anyways, maybe, I don't know, maybe whatever. Maybe it's not a good idea. Maybe it is a good idea. I'm going to do it. And I want to learn probably No Vale la Pena because I play guitar or whatever. No vale la pena. Rate my singing below 1 through 10. Huh? Do it right fucking now, fool. Nah. We'll see. I think it's a great idea. Just an embodiment of just a Mexican perspective on things. Who's going to watch that? I don't know. Maybe there's kids like me that grew up, didn't really understand what being Mexican was and how great it is. We're always portrayed as like some criminals or we always have some drug connections, you know? Like, and if we ever snitch that we're murdered because that's how it is in Mexico. But that's not true. I snitch on my homies all the time. Nah, I don't know. We'll see, man. Just, I think it's a great idea. I'm going to push it forward. And I gave you kind of the rough spiel of what I wanted to do first. Like responsibility, the different levels of responsibility and the Latino perspective on that shit, homie. But that's it for today. How about that? Yeah?
Okay, let's get it. Bitch, let's get it.
So today, what did we talk about? Let's do a recap of today, huh? We talked about No Vale la Pena. It's not worth it, fool. Maybe I should call this episode No Vale la Pena, huh? It's a great fucking song. And I could not stop listening to it today, dude. I just listened to it over and over and over again. I wanted to learn all the song lyrics. It's such a beautiful song. How can I not know that song? I've heard it before. And maybe my grandpa or my dad played it a lot growing up or something. But the song is beautiful, man. It's not worth it. It's so dope. But he's talking about a relationship, though. But it's very like metaphorical, fool. Like you can do like an analogy to it and stuff like that. Maybe it's not worth it, fool. Maybe think of Juan Gabriel next time you fucking do heroin or something like that. It's not worth it, fool. No vale la pena. You know? Sorry. Yeah, if you're listening to this podcast, hopefully you don't do heroin. And if you do listen to this podcast and you do heroin, let me know how it feels to listen to this podcast on heroin. Maybe I can make the experience better for you. I could just sit here and go like this. Did I make sense? No, I don't know. Maybe not. Find out next time if I make sense or not. I'm your host, Gerardo Larcon. Stop flirting with me, fool. And I'll see you next time, yeah? This has been episode 6, No Vale la Pena. That's what I'm going to call it. Thank you. Have a great night, bro.